there are two driving forces that drive all our actions. One is pain, our need to avoid pain, and the other is our need to gain pleasures. Okay, so we cannot avoid it, we cannot negate this fact because it is in our biology and our neurology. Biology means we have 60 trillion cells in our body, and even if you are unconscious, yesterday also I talked about it, even if you are at unconscious state, your body will still try to avoid pain. I gave you the example of mosquito. Even if you're sleeping, if a mosquito is biting you, you will still try to get rid of it, right? Everyone will do that, or you will not realize you are doing it, but you must have seen someone else sleeping and they are doing it, right? So secondly, our need to gain pleasure, it could be physical, mental, intellectual pleasure. Now, why is this necessary, or why has it been this way always? Let me tell you the reason. The reason it has been this way all along, because people used to live in caves before. They need to be aware of the threats, of the pains, because that time it was their survival mechanism. You might want to write it down. It is your survival mechanism. Okay, so if you want to be healthy, survive, you want to make sure that you avoid pain and gain pleasure. But what happened is, as the evolution happened, okay, we started making these connections incorrectly. We started relating pains to those things which are important to be done, or for us to get done. And after that, we became so comfortable with our lifestyles, we started avoiding necessary tasks also, until and unless they are urgent. How many of you are resonating with this? Can give me a thumbs up. Okay, it motivates me to continue, right? So what I'm saying here is, the only thing is, I have been saying this since the beginning, we are not lazy. It's just that we have made these connections incorrectly. Okay, that means we have related pains to doing those things which are good for our future, and pleasure to those things which are giving us instant gratification. Okay, why have we done this? Because, as I talked about it, a little yesterday, the things that are good for our future do not reward us immediately or instantly, right? And the things that are not so good, or that are pleasurable, are not good for our future. So the only way we can change our actions is by changing these connections, right? So you want to write down. Now I'm going to give you activity. Okay, so have you got the overview of what I'm trying to say here? If you have any question, raise your hand, then I will make you do the activity, because this concept is very much important. All throughout the course, I will be explaining this. This is the foundation of change. This is the foundation of changing your actions. Now, if you want, I can give you some more examples. For example, how many of us like to wear good clothes, clean clothes? All of us, right? But wearing good and properly iron clothes is not comfortable. You have to work hard for it. You have to, get it washed properly. You have to make sure you iron it. Why do we do that? Is it because we want to avoid the pain of people criticizing us? कैसे कपड़े पहन के आ गए, इतना ये भी नहीं है, right? So अब जब हम घर में होते हैं तो हम आराम से कपड़े पहनते हैं, but when we go out, we want to avoid the pain to not look good. Yes, Mitaji, you want to say something? You can unmute.
So if people's criticism is a trigger factor for us to do something, we can use that.
We can use a lot more. Yes, definitely. For the right reasons, but for the right actions. Okay. Sometimes we use it for the wrong ones. Now, the examples I'm giving here, that's a good question. The examples I'm giving here is not to tell you what to use. The examples here that I'm giving right now is to make you understand how pain and pleasure drives us. Now, if your pain for ironing these clothes and making, washing them was more than being criticized, you would not take that much of efforts. Now, when we are at home, we don't care about wearing iron clothes, right? So we don't care much because we know that there will not be criticism, and there is more pain in ironing the clothes that we wear at home, which is not necessary. Now let me give you one more example. A lot of girls, we're not talking about here, okay? A lot of girls put on a lot of makeup. You've seen that, right? Now putting a lot of makeup is not easy, and it's not even required. They do hair spa, a lot of things they do which are not necessary for survivals. So why do they do that? Is because they want to avoid the pain of not looking good. This is the similar type of example. Ironing clothes might be, relating to professionalism and something, but putting a lot of makeup is not necessary anywhere in the world. But they still do it because they want to look good. And sometimes I've seen, like, one of my friends used to play YouTube videos. There are girls who, like, they show the tutorial. There are 2 hours of videos of makeup. How many of you seen 2 hours? Like, it takes 2 hours, right, for some makeups? You've seen? Okay. So why take so much of efforts? Because they want to avoid. There is a need to avoid the pain, or there is a need to gain pleasure, or the need to be respected, liked by other people, the need to feel significant. Okay, now let's take one more example. We buy a car. A lot of us buy car. Why do we do that? Either for the safety, comfort, and pleasure. Because when we are on bike, in India at least, there's so much of pollution. Your face will not look the same when you come back if you're on bike, right? There's a lot of dust and also pollution, right? So that is one thing. But a lot of people buy car for the sake of status as well. So this action is driven to avoid emotional, you can say mental or emotional pain as well, of being criticized or not being respected in a party, and physical safety, comfort, and pleasure also, right? So all of our actions, so they are taking the pain to invest lakhs of rupees in car, right? Investing lakhs of rupees is pain, because money does not come without giving something, right? You have to give your efforts. Is it resonating with you? Okay. So what happens is, why not use this connection for our own advantage? Now let's take an example of someone who goes for the exercise. Okay, there is pain in exercise. Doing exercise is painful. I did exercise after the session yesterday, and my body is sore now. It's paining. Okay, but I still feel pleasure. The pleasure when I look at the mirror and I feel that I'm looking good, I feel pleasure. The satisfaction that I get from the feeling of looking good in the mirror. Plus, I feel more confident, more strong, or you can say stronger when I exercise, eat clean. So the pain of doing exercise, disciplining myself, is much less here than the pleasures that I'm getting or the gains that I'm getting out of this activity. So that's how we judge it. Whether you know it or not, at an unconscious level, you do only one thing: you judge, which is higher. Now, the things that we are procrastinating on, unfortunately, are very painful in the moment, and you are gaining pleasure out of not doing them right now. You're doing something else which is more pleasurable or more comfortable, rather, I'd say. Isn't it the case? If that is the case with you, you can show me a thumbs up. This is an interactive session, okay? So I will also be interacting, of course, and you also will be interacting. Great. So if that is the case, how are we supposed to change? Okay, painful pleasures, pleasurable pains. Good. Vasant is becoming a philosopher now. Great. Okay. So what I'm saying here is, why he said painful pleasures? Because they will be painful in the long run. Right now they are pleasures. Understand? That's what you meant, right? Is it? Okay. Now, I talked in the first webinar also. The entire world teaches us concepts. They teach us how to do things. They teach us strategy, isn't it? I told you about that. They tell us how to do something. But if our neurology and physiology, entire body is not ready for it, there is no point of learning strategies. It will not make sense, right? So here we are going deep down and try to form new neural pathways which will drive your actions automatically.